Hello grade 4, welcome back to our math revision sheet. This is part 2 of our revision. Now in the first part we revised the metric units of capacity, length and mass. Now we're going to complete this chapter with lesson 7 units of time. What are the units of time? An hour equals 60 minutes. A week has 7 days. A year has 7 months. A minute has 60 seconds. A day has 24 hours. And a year has 365 days. Now, question 1 says complete the conversion tables. A week, how many days does it have? Well, it's just about multiplying by 7. So here we have 21. And here we have 49. It's just about multiplying by 7. So 49 days are in 7 weeks. What about the years here? You have years to months. It's just about multiplying by 12. So 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 7 times 12 is 84. And 9 times 12 is 108, which is 108. So that's it. Go ahead to question B. Problem solving. Haley wants to watch 2 movies. The first movie is 2 hours 15 minutes long and the second movie is 1 hour 55 minutes long. How many minutes do the 2 movies last? How many minutes do the 2 movies last? The first one is 2 hours 15 minutes. The second one is hour and 15 minutes. Okay, what are we going to do? What we're gonna do now is to convert 2 hours and 15 minutes to minutes only. 2 hours, how many minutes do they have? Yes, just multiply them by 60. You will have 120 here. So 120 plus 15 is 135 minutes for the first movie. The second one is 1 hour 55 minutes, which is 60 minutes for the hour and 55 minutes for the stays as they are. Just add them, they will be 115 minutes. So add the 135, which is the first movie, to the second movie, which is 115. You will get 5 plus 5 is 0. Regroup the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And here 3, 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's it. So the 2 movies last 250 minutes. Okay, amazing. Go ahead to this. Now let's go to the second page. Okay, now this is chapter 9, perimeter and area. As you can see here, the area of a rectangle is found by multiplying the length by the width. You have to memorize this by heart. The perimeter of a rectangle is just about adding the length to the width, then doubling the answer, or length plus width times 2. Let's go ahead to question 1 and lesson 1. Perimeter of rectangle. Find the perimeter of each rectangle. Simply, you're gonna add 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4. Just 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4, which is 18 meters. What about this one? 8 as a length and 3 as a width. Apply the rule up there. Length plus width times 2. 3 plus 2, 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22 feet. Okay, for the next question now. Problem solving. The length of a bulletin board is 4 feet and the width is 3 feet. Find the perimeter of this board in 2 ways. Okay, well, the first way is adding the length 2 times and the width 2 times, which is 7 plus 7, which is 14. The second way is to add the length to the width, which is 7, then double the answer, which is 14 as well. So we had the answer by 2 different ways. Okay. Now go to the second lesson, which is area of rectangles. Find the area of each rectangle. Here, to find the area, as we said before, you have to multiply the length by width, which is 6 times 2, 12. Here, 12 times 10, just throw the ball, which is the 0 in the answer, then multiply 1 by 2, 12, which is 120 square centimeters. Problem solving. The length of a playground is 30 meters and the width is 20 meters. What is the area of the playground? Well, I have 20 times 30, which is, I have 2 balls, so throw the balls. Here, 2 zeros in the answer. Then 3 times 2 is 6. So the area is 600 square meters. Great. And let's go to the second one. Chapter 10. Yes, geometry. We have points, lines, rays, and line segments. Remember, a point is like this point A. A line, this is the line. It is a straight line that goes forever from both sides. A ray has the start point and doesn't have an end point. And the line segment has 2 end points. Look at the sample here. The line has the symbol of the line which doesn't have any end point. Here it has a starting point which is starting from A. So you have to start with the arrow from A to B, which goes forever. And AB here is a line segment. You can write it AB or BA as well. But in the ray, it's according to its direction. So it starts from A, then goes to B. So it has to start with A. But in the line and the line segment, never mind which letter you started with. Okay, so let's apply this here. Where is the line segment? Yes, here we go. Let's have purple. The line segment, yes, start point and end point, great. What about the line? Well, no start points, no end points. The point, of course, it is this one. And finally, the ray is this one. Okay, now draw and label the figures down. He needs a XY. Well, what you're gonna do is to realize what is this. It is a line or a line segment or a ray. Yes, it is a line segment with end point and start point. So you will bring your ruler. Okay, math tools, you're gonna bring the ruler here. Place it. Okay, here's the line. Bring the pencil and draw a line here and label the start point and end point. This is X and this is Y. What about this one? This is a ray. So you bring a ruler again, draw a line. This is a start point X and this is Y with this direction. Finally, we need to draw XY or YX, never mind. Draw a line, remove it, label it X and Y. So this is how to draw the lines. Remember where is the end point and the start point, and you have to use the ruler. Okay, go now to Lesson 2, line relationships. Now these lines here are called intersecting lines. Those two lines are parallel lines and those are perpendicular lines. So remember, intersecting lines, those are intersecting with right angles. Intersecting with right angles are called perpendicular. Finally, those two L's gives you a clue to the answer, which is the parallel lines. Great job. Now let's go down here. Draw and label the figures. XY is parallel to YZ. So you're gonna do it with your ruler. Take the ruler, draw the first line. Oopsie. Let me remove this. Okay. Draw the first line. Remove the ruler. Keep it parallel and draw Y, Z. Okay, those are lines, so put the line. This line is X, Y. This line is W, Z. The second one is perpendicular, so bring the ruler. Then, okay, move it. Draw a line. Then make the ruler now vertical. Okay, this is one of the ways. You can draw it also with a protractor. Okay, I'm trying as much as I can to be specific and accurate. So wait, here we go. Then you will draw a line. This line is going to be perpendicular. This is a perpendicular line. Call this RS and call this TV. Okay, finally, any two intersecting lines, so just have this ruler, draw a line here that intersects with another line there, and call this CD with the line signs, and this is EF. Great job. I'll go ahead to the next page, or sorry, to the next question. Classifying angles. Well, type of angles are, as we said, acute angles, which are less than 90, right angles, which are exactly 90, obtuse angles, which are greater than 90 and less than 180, straight angles are 180, and finally greater than the straight line, which is called the reflex angle. Now you're gonna classify the angles here. Okay, the right angle. Yes, here it is. Okay, where's the obtuse angle? Yes, here we go. Where's the acute angle? Amazing. Okay, where's the straight angle? Great job, here it is. Okay, now let's go now to the next page. The next question, still on the same page. Okay, here we go. Sort the angles into the proper categories in the table. Now, which one is the acute angle? Yes, A. What else? B. No. C. No. D. Yes. E. Yes. Done. The obtuse angles, where are they? C. Amazing. Right angles, B and F. Finally, the straight angle is G. Amazing. Now for this lesson, which is drawing angles. Draw the angles and use the lines as the side of the angle. This line will be the side of the angle ABC, which measures 60 degrees. Which measures 60 degrees here and 90 degrees here. How will you draw this? Well, you're gonna bring the protractor. Tools, math tools, bring the protractor. Then identify where's the start point. Let's say it's this here, so I'm gonna draw the point. Bring the protractor, place the center of the protractor exactly on the point that you chose. Then go starting from the 0 to the 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Then label with a point with your pencil. Now remove the protractor, drag the ruler. Then connect the dot that you have with the ruler. Okay, we're trying to be as accurate as we can. Okay, then you will draw the line. So this angle here is called A, and the center here on the vertex is B. This is C. Draw the angle 90. Well, this is important to learn how to draw the angle, the 90 angle. Just identify your start point. Let's say it's this one here. Bring the ruler, bring the protractor, put it exactly in the center. Here's the 90 here, up exactly. So remove it. Drag the ruler. Yes, here we go. Take your time drawing. Okay, look, it's not exactly. Yes, here it is. Draw a line. This is called a right angle. This is X. Remember, Y is in the middle, so it's Y is here. And this is Z. Okay, now then we have adding angles. Okay, let me take those away. Close, and let me close the protractor. Now here we go. Find the degree of the unknown angle in each diagram. In this diagram here, as you can see, honey, it is a straight angle. So this is from here to there, it is a straight angle that measures 180 degrees. The angle here measures 110. So what does this angle measure? Okay, simply take the big angle minus the small angle will give you the answer, which is 70. What about this one? I need to know what is all of the angle here, this one. Well, I know that this is 90 because it's right angle. He told me that this one is 20, so 90 plus 20 is 70 also degrees. What about this one? Okay, he needs to know this angle, but I know that all of this is called the full turn, which is 360. Okay, 360 minus 160, which is this angle, equals, yes, 200. Then take away this angle, which is 90. 200 minus 90 is, yes, exactly, 110 degrees. So triangles. Triangles can be classified by their angles. All three angles are acute, so we call it acute angle. One right angle, so we call it a right triangle. This angle and this angle are acute, so the one which is different is this one, so it's called a right triangle. What about this one? Here it is acute, and the different one is obtuse, so we call this triangle an obtuse angle, a triangle. Now classify the following angles by their angles. Okay, what do we call this angle, this triangle here? Okay, all of them are acute angles. Look, less than 90, less than 90, less than 90. So we call it acute triangle. Okay, what about this one? I have a right angle here, so we call it right triangle. Finally, I have an obtuse angle, so we call it obtuse triangle. Great job. Let's move on to the next page. Now, quadrilaterals. What are quadrilaterals? They are polygons that have four sides and four angles. They are parallelogram, which has the opposite sides are equal and parallel. All opposite sides are equal and parallel. The opposite angles are equal. This is a rectangle. Opposite sides are equal and all right angles. This is a trapezoid. One pair of parallel sides only. This is a square. All sides are equal and all angles are right angles. This is called a kite. It has two pairs of consecutive equal sides. And this one is a rhombus. The opposite sides are the opposite angles are equal and all the sides are equal. So let's see here. Let's match up the answers. Now, question A says, I am a quadrilateral with one pair of parallel opposite sides. One pair. Yes, I am a trapezoid. I am a quadrilateral with all its sides equal and four right angles. Yes, I am a square. I am a quadrilateral with all its sides equal in length, two pairs of opposite sides parallel, and two acute angles and two obtuse angles. All its sides has equal in length, two acute angles and two obtuse angles. Yes, I am the rhombus. Be careful while choosing, you have to test the shapes carefully. Now go to the last question here. Classify each quadrilateral as many ways as possible. Okay, this one is called the rhombus. It is also can be classified as a, yes, parallelogram. This shape here is called a, yes, a rectangle. Which is also can be classified as a, yes, parallelogram. And it is also a, yes, quadrilateral. Finally, this shape is called a, yes, it's called a trapezoid. And it is also a quadrilateral. Okay, so this was the last question, and this was all our revision sheet. Thank you for watching. I hope that the lessons were very easy and clear for you. Whenever you have a question, don't hesitate to ask me anytime. I love you all. See you next year, inshallah.